right into it. All right, so Bessie Coleman was the first African American slash Native American and woman to hold a pilot's license, right? She even held a pilot's license for international pilots, which is amazing. From where she came from in Texas, they were sharecroppers in Texas, and she worked on the field as a young woman, right? As a not a young woman, but as a young girl, and then she has always been fascinated by flying, but as you know, she had nowhere to she had nowhere to get that information to explore getting into flying, because the schools were segregated, so she had no, it was like I want to do this, I want to do this. I want to become a pilot, but the schools are not going to help me. Nobody around here can help me because, I'm black and everything is segregated, whatever. So she worked really hard and to save up her money to get scholarships, and she finally obtained a scholarship to go to Chicago, then go to France for flight school. And that probably took a while. I ain't even gonna hold nobody. This ain't something that happened overnight. It probably took a while for her to save up the money, then get the scholarship, then you got to get there and everything. But she did it. She did it. And then so after she went to France and she did the flight school and she really became proficient in being a flyer, she actually she was really popular as a high profile pilot, who did noticeably dangerous stunts in air shows, right? Because her names, well, I would say her stage names or pilots' names would be called Queen Bess or Brave Bessie, right? So she really did the thing too, and ultimately the main thing she was passionate about is the main thing that caused her to pass away, because she died in a plane crash. She died in a plane crash, but her hopes was to, I guess, after she got done doing air shows and being an awesome ass fucking female pilot, she was going to open a school to help other African and Native Americans to be in position, to have a chance to become a pilot just like she did. It's all about getting your foot in the door. Then once you get the foot, your leg, your torso, then your head. Once you get the whole body in the door, that's when you hold it open for other people. That's basically all Black history is a bunch of pioneers who wanted to do something, and it was going to be tough, and they said fuck it, we're going to do it anyway, no matter how tough it's going to be, no matter how long it's going to be, we're still going to do it. And once they got their foot in with whatever the hell they were going to do, they were like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a school, or I'm going to stay in this position, and I'm going to help other young Black males and females get into this position that I'm in, and I'm going to continue to help until the day I die. That's literally all it's about. And with that being said, Bessie Coleman, she deserves to be on this list because she was the first, not only first African American, but the first female pilot that got her license. So that's, and that's an achievement all of itself. So without further ado, without me ranting anymore, let's get into some of these videos so we can really check who she was.
You've heard of Amelia Earhart, right? Of course you have. But have you heard of Bessie Coleman? I didn't think so. So let's fix that, because not only is her story inspiring and impressive, but it's first. She got her pilot license 2 full years before Amelia Earhart. And if you think it was hard to be a woman pilot when there were hardly any in the entire world, imagine being a Black woman pilot at a time when America was still very much segregated. But here's what you're going to learn about Bessie Coleman. She didn't give up. She didn't give up when she had to drop out of college because she couldn't afford it. She didn't give up when she had to move to a different city, Chicago. She didn't give up when she had to become a manicurist, something she hadn't aspired to do. No, she became the
And that's something I didn't know. I know she moved to Chicago so then she could move to France for that, but I didn't know she was a manicurist and any of that stuff. So, you learn more every day, and when you look up people, you just learn more. I love these videos because, well, I ain't got to do them.
best one, the most popular. And she didn't give up in the summer of 1919 when Chicago experienced the worst race riot in history. And she didn't give up when every flying school in America turned her down because of her gender and the color of her skin. Instead, she sought help. She went to the publisher of the Chicago Weekly Defender, a historic black newspaper, and took his advice, and his advice was not easy. He told her to get another job, take French classes, and apply again to aviation schools, but this time abroad, and it worked. She was accepted on her own merit by France's most prestigious flight school, and she graduated, becoming the very first American of any race or gender to earn her license. And she inspired generations of men and women aviators around the world.
So she really just explained everything because, I mean, she really passed, and Bessie Coleman, she really did her part. She was gone too soon that she couldn't open up, a school to help out young black children. But she and everybody else on this list of Black History Month will always be remembered. And before I get off of this, I'm just saying I'm not posting another episode for the 28th tomorrow. I'm not posting another episode. What I am going to post is I am going to post every episode that I did. I'm posting on my YouTube channel. The first part is going to be the first 14, and then the second part is going to be the second. Okay, so I'm not posting anything tomorrow. Not like anybody cares, because, very few people watch this anyway, so it's not like anybody cares, but I care about my black history, so it's something that I want to do. And so there will not be another video tomorrow, but there will be a video on my YouTube channel. If you like, go check it out. If you don't, I don't give a fuck.